Hey there, team. Oh, oh my goodness, really? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize that. Wow, that's perfectly proportioned. Nice. I've never actually put the general on with the eagles. I love that. I really love that. Sam, no. That's absolutely amazing. Cool. Anyway, I guess yeah. I mean, they're cav, so why not? But I've never actually seen that happen. Now, and that's the thing as well. So does that give you an extra eagle? Not. I don't know how big a unit of eagles is. Anyway, yeah. So we got the Beornings, which is quite cool because again, yeah, this is one of the last fights I'll do in 0.97. So Beornings are now. Sorry, I've got cat fur in my mouth. Beornings are now, of course, like big troll type units, like similar to the Ents. Surely the Shire doesn't have Ents then? I think the Beornings have kind of probably replaced that. I've not actually played as the Shire in the new version, but anyway. So this is the last we may see of them as the heavy cav that they were, the heavy sort of bear riding. It is a bit odd to have Beornings riding Beornings. You know, it seems a bit strange. You know, just like which one of your buddies is going to be the bear today. But anyway, so we got the Hobbitry in arms out front, then the Tookish hunters there, behind them, battling brandy bucks, Gandalf's firework launcher there, farmers of Buckland, Dunedain Rangers, Proudfoot Protectors, and the Ents. Certainly, yeah, pretty messy. This is a free-for-all. Oh, yeah, sorry, this is a free-for-all on, what's this map called again? It's Tol Falas? Am I dumb? I think it's Tol Falas, right? Anyway, cool. That should be fun. I wonder where they're gonna fight. I'd want to do the fight like in this little town, really, but we'll see where the boys end up deploying. With a 3-man free-for-all, you have to be very careful, because yeah, it doesn't take long for you and one of your enemies to totally deplete each other, and the other guy's totally free and fresh. A 2v2 free-for-all, you can be a little bit more relaxed, because you know, hopefully, no matter what, the other two guys are tearing lumps out of each other, or they will be. You know, with this, you can't. You really have to make sure that every one of you is fighting straight away or not fighting straight away, but fighting at the same time. Anyway, yeah, we will go to 0.1 speed just because I want to see what the early movements are. Where's your forces? Did I just totally pass by them? Dear me. We've got Blade of Flame. Or not Blade of Flame, maybe Blade. Oh, I don't know. I've never actually seen this name before. Anyway, he's got his goggles. He's got, sorry if I've seen you about, but yeah, Orcs the Misty Mountain. He's got his little baby dragons, some cave trolls, black Orcs off the mountains, some crossbowmen, some spears, more black Orcs, the Goblin King bodyguard, probably quite a lot of hidden units, and the Blackback Mountain Berserkers there. I think Misty's a good faction to play. I actually have a siege that I played quite recently on the new version, where I'm playing as Misty in a free-for-all, and I think did I say a siege? Yeah, I think it's quite good to play as Misty in a free-for-all because you've got a lot of manpower that you kind of just waste, you know. And then we've got Agrovocious, I think, no, not Agrovocious, but Agrovoice. I don't know how we're saying that word. Then he's playing as Numenor. He's got his trebuchet there. Belgar archers with an armor upgrade, without an armor upgrade today. Royal Legion of Armenelos up on the hill. I like that he's got his army sort of spread out a little bit. Down here, the Shield Guard, Numenorian cohort, archers, seafarers, Shield Guard again in Shield Wall, Shield Guard again in Shield Wall. That's an armor piercing shield unit, kind of Citadel Guard on crack, I guess. Belgar archers, Numenorian cohort double there, and that might be that. So it's going to be interesting being Numenor. Or he does have the Sentinels in the back here, and the Fire Swordmasters too. It's going to be interesting being Numenor in a free-for-all because you're the opposite of the Hobbits and the Goblins. The Hobbits and the Goblins both have a hell of a lot of numbers to throw around. You don't, so you have to be kind of careful. That Treb, because that Treb must be able to hit. What I'm interested in, because see, if I had that Treb, I would be really tempted to just go and wipe out that catapult right away, because then you've just got artillery dominance, but instead he's going for the Hobbits. Oh, no way. Oh, right. Well, no, I was thinking they were able to shoot all the way into that. Good stuff. Yeah, so he's trying to, he is trying to wipe out the fireworks there. They've managed to just burn down several buildings. Dear me, Hobbits. Burned down several buildings, killed a few archers. Dear me. Hopefully we're not trying to capture this place, Hobbits. But you might want to move some of your boys. You are suffering some friendly fire. That Treb... Trebs are pretty... I mean, well, yeah, they're very good. At that max range, though, it's going to struggle to take out these fireworks. Fireworks, of course, are quite a small profile. So hitting them is not too easy, but we just saw one was hit. Now, I'd be okay losing one. I'd be okay losing two. But you really don't want to be losing three of them, and of course you don't want to lose four. But now, because he's done that, if I was playing a Smeagol here, I would I would say Smeagol, but yeah, Smeagol. I would really be keen to try and say, like, look, oh, this guy with the trebuchet, look at him, he's in the super defensive position. You go around this way, I'll go around this way, we'll kill him. But instead, no, Smeagol is going for the smash here. Let me just snag a picture of that just in case I forget later. That's absolutely devastating, as the Beornings were capable of doing, of course. Lots of hit points on them. Not much armor, and very big targets, so good to get shot at, but yeah, very, very nice little charge. And to be honest, charging those snow trolls would be a good shout, but the problem is, Smeagol had... If I was playing as Smeagol... Fuck's sake, I'm sorry, Smeagol. If I was playing as Misty here, I would have seen that happening, and I would be like, oh, I'm really sympathetic toward the little Hobbit boys. I think I want to help them out here up against the Numenorians. That's just lost me that sympathy. So I think that was a good little kill, that was a good little chomp, but I feel that you've turned a possible ally into an enemy there. Those archers there already, I mean, just showing how powerful that height advantage is, even just a lower mid-tier unit. I don't want to say poor qualities, but, you know, like a decent militia tier archer. The Belegar archers. No, they are just out of range. They think they can, but no, they're just out of range. So they're not wasting ammunition there, don't worry. Still going for the fireworks, burning down... Oh, the controller of that firework. Oh, dear me, burning down that firework too. I absolutely love this this outfit that the captains of the firework team have. Or not even, they're not even the cap... Oh, I thought they were flying even higher. Go get them, Sam! It's me. That's very, very high up, my friend. Make sure you're safe. Watch out, because these Spear Guard are going to absolutely ruin those dragons, those eagles if they get the chance. But I mean, it's good that we're, you know, it's much more entertaining for us if this, oh dear me ends. It's much more entertaining for us if this turns into a messy 3-man free-for-all. But, as I say, I would just be thinking from Smeagol's point of view, you know, you want to be careful about this. Now, I'm really surprised at how few guys they killed there. That must have just been due to this slope here. Must have just taken the speed off them and they didn't get that charge off properly. Oh, dear me. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. I really thought they'd get another kill there. Losing any Ents is going to be an absolute heartbreak, especially when you've got cave trolls and snow trolls to deal with from the goblins. The Ents are, you know, going to be quite a valuable tool there for you. Working his way through his friendly lines. Unfortunately, as much as it shows that these eagles, these giant eagles, are flying above the map, they still have to move through like a standard cavalryman. He's got them spread out, you can see, so to try and avoid any trebuchet hits, which, yeah, that is where the trebuchets are. No, they're not, they're going for the Beornings. Oh dear me, ouch, because these guys were tightly packed. So again, if I was Smeagol here, I'd definitely just be like, look, oh my gosh, he's like going to be really tough to dislodge. Do you want to get something done here, goblins? I really wish that the chat, well, maybe not actually. There'll be a lot of salt sometimes, but it'd be nice sometimes to have the chat log when you get a replay, just so you can see what the guys are talking about. What I've always thought about doing, and there's 1 or 2 videos on Eclipse's channel from many years ago now, but Eclipse used to he used to record the replay, and over the top of the replay, he would play the Discord like communication that we were having during the battle, and I thought that was really cool. But of course, that was just quite a lot of effort for him. So, but I don't know. It's maybe something that I would do one day, just sort of record the audio from Discord. And the problem is then just making it sync up properly is going to be a hell, because the replay speed is going to move a lot faster than the speed of when you're actually playing the game, or a lot slower. It's just, yeah. Just getting it to sync up properly would be pretty hellish. But it might be worth the effort sometime. Fireworks can do a lot of things. They're not... They're going to kill this one too. I'll finish saying what I was going to say, but I will sound stupid for it. No, okay. Fireworks are maybe not the best thing to counter enemy artillery. See, now the problem is Smeagol's turning both of them against him. Because now, if I was the goblins, I'd be like, oh, absolutely stuff those hobbits. They're trying to destroy my catapult that hasn't touched them. I've done nothing to these hobbits, and they've destroyed 2 of my catapults. They've done nothing to mess with the Numenorians. What do they have out for me? I mean, I think he's probably going to destroy this last catapult here. No? What we got? No, that's going to miss. Oh, you know, misses are, I guess, a matter of perspective there. It's a lot of poor hobbits there just burned up. That's the fireworks out. Fireworks are out of ammunition now, and Smeagol's charging wildly ahead now with his firework team. Interesting. Are these guys unarmed? Oh dear. Boys. At least pick up a club or something. No, but okay. I think there's just going to be a bit of shuffling around. There's not much cavalry from... Oh, okay, we do have a bit of skirmishing going on here. These Tookish hunters getting shot at from the Belgar archers. Although the hobbits, of course, don't wear much armour, and their archers don't really have shields, they are quite good in a skirmish engagement because their individual hitboxes are really quite small. So when they're spread out like this, they're actually really quite difficult for your archers to hit. Goblins, although goblins may have a similar sort of size model to a hobbit, they do not have that. That's sort of a niche. That's one of the benefits of the Hobbit-Folk. Sort of that they are sort of their hitbox is about the same size as what you're actually seeing here. So yeah, as I say, it makes them much better in these skirmish engagements, even though their adversary here has got decent bit of armor and a shield value. Really, the Belgar archers I love them for skirmish fights. They're just, yeah, absolutely just perfect. So that wasn't me doing a kiss there. That was just me, you know, it just was a natural kiss, I suppose. Hunters there. Yeah, getting gutted, but again, that low armor value and lack of a shield means that if an arrow is hitting one of these poor hobbits, even a lower lower damage arrow, it's going to do a lot of damage. So, how much armor does that trib have left? I wonder. It must be over halfway done now. Let's take Gobbity. But yeah, so it's say if it's halfway done. The goblins have 1 artillery piece remaining. Where did that bloody firework crew go? Did they end up getting called back? They did, yeah. They got held back. The goblins have 1 artillery piece left that has a lot of ammo. Say they don't think they fire many times. So you might want to consider taking it out with your treb. But as I say, right now I feel if I was Numenor or the goblins, I'd be speaking and be like, okay, look, Numenor, we can just wipe them out and then we'll take each other out after. Because I think the hobbits have done a good job of just picking, aggravating both sides here. So we are making a bit of a shuffle. So as I say, if I was the goblins, I'd be like, look, mate, if you send a good portion of your force to go and attack from one side, I'll send a good portion of my force to go and attack from the other side. Wipe out the hobbits, and then we have a fight. And I think that maybe that's sort of happening. The shield guard are moving forward. Oh dear, these poor Tookish hunters have been taking a lot of casualties there. Hobbitry and arms coming on around. They do have a shield. I don't suspect it's a very large shield because it's just a piece of fencing, but it's something at least. Well, that's 2 beefy units. That's 250 models in that unit. It was absolutely oh wow, good stuff. managed to reach the hunters, managed to get a break on them. Coming forward, that would be quite interesting here, because I mean, of course, the AP from the Numenorean Shield Guard is way too much. Hobbits there, of course, hobbits being, you know, halflings, a bit taller than half a man, but they were originally called halflings because they were about half as tall as a Numenorian at their full height. So a Numenorian's being a good touch higher than your average person, or your average standard man. So yeah, this would be quite a battle of you know, fighting the giants here. Another Hobbit unit. Ooh, Ents coming in, but to be honest with you, if I was Numenor there, I'd be feeling okay about the Ents. Oh, the Shield Guard are taking some good losses, but Shield Guard should enjoy that fight, really. A Numenorean cohort should be okay against the Hobbits. We could maybe use something else coming in here, but all in all, it is what it is. I mean, you can't run away from the Ents. They'll chase you down. But yet Numenor has been coming out swinging, but we need to make sure that the goblins are doing the same. Every second that the goblins don't move is just giving the hobbits in Numenor more time to have their suspicions about. You know, are they just happy enough to sit and wait this out? But yeah, of course, when the Shire-Folk, what I was going to mention before, when the Shire-Folk were first brought in, 0.96 was that, or 0.965 or something like that. Oh, Beorning's backstabbing. But yeah, when the Shire-Folk first came in, they actually used to be AP. The Hobbitry and arms were AP, so very low attack value. But oh, careful! Oh, he's going for the Beornings. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be going for this, because one hit into your own lines is a big value change. Farzam Swordmaster's actually catching the blooming Beornings. That's risky, like. Very risky. Shield Guard coming over. Okay, this is a big invest. This is a lot of money from Numenor here. And right now it's not actually going too much in his favour, but I think once those Ents start dropping, which can't... Oops, sorry, I banged the mic. It can't be too much longer until we see that happen. Numenor... Oh, that's 2 units of Numenorian cohort that were actually thrown in here. Was there Shield Guard, actually, or was I inventing that? Was it Numenorian cohort? I think it was cohort, it wasn't Shield Guard. Yeah, I just invented that. Okay, right, that changes the game a bit. Yeah, I thought that was Shield Guard with their AP. But anyway, yeah, with the Hobbitry and arms, it used to be AP, which was absolutely horrific. They were very powerful. Farmers of Buckland there, still very much AP. Locked morale. Very frustrated farmers. I see, I'm just going to adjust the mic, so sorry about the strange noises for a minute. There we go. Should be alright there. It's being pulled out of that fight now. Farmers of Buckland seem to be happy enough to keep engaging. What we got moving over here? Some Belgar archers and Royal Legion Farm Menelaus. Do you have anything staying guard up on this slope? Trebuchet's out of ammunition, so it looks like he's actually pulled everything off that now, and he's going to be moving on. You could move him across these bridges, but it's maybe a little bit micro-intensive for him right now. But you can position your troops here, and then you just position them, and then you just tell them to move right here. Don't tell them to move here, tell them to move right here, and they will cross the bridge. That's the way that sort of works out. But yeah, Shield Guard breaking that unit of Turkish Hunters. So now I'm very much... What's going on here? What's this green we've got? No? What is this? Sorry there. Just a little bit... Oh, Turkish Hunters. Oh, routed Turkish Hunters, I see. So now, very much... I mean, he's moving up. But if I was Numenor now, I'd be really pressing Misty. I'd be like, dude, get involved. Get involved in this fight now. Because Misty is taking his time approaching. And I do worry that by the time he approaches, maybe too much damage is going to have been done to both sides here. The Farzam Swordmasters are... How are they doing? 46. The Farzam Swordmasters are already pretty badly bloodied up, and that's an incredibly powerful unit to be losing this early. So I would I'd definitely be wanting to press them, especially now that I'm coming in with more reinforcements. And as well, if I was Smeagol, I'd be starting to ask Numenor, like, dude, hey, you know, the Goblins haven't lost anybody yet. You know, I gave them a charge earlier on. I took out some of their artillery, but they're happy enough chilling out at this point. So, you know, you need to be thinking about that. They seem they're moving forward, but yeah, they're moving forward in these little jumps. And they've got their little dragons running through. You never see these areas getting used in Tolfalas because, of course, it's generally used as a siege map. But I like free-for-alls being in kind of strange maps because it does allow. Oh no! Oh, Misty. Misty, this is gonna be interesting. If Misty ends up attacking Numenor, then we'll see how that goes, eh? Hobbits there clashing with the shield guard. What's this? Tookish? No, Rangers. Okay, Rangers, of course, Dunedain. Hey, so there are the descendants of Numenor there. But that's body-piercing fire rattling into them. Probably want to sort of save that for the likes of the Gobbles. But, I mean, that's a good carve there. So, just because the Numenorean core are going to be so heavily armoured that the Ranger fire is maybe not going to do too much. But, as a very high value unit to be taking out all the same. Proud Protectors, though. Nice crossbow for them there, and point blank into the Sentinels. Even though the Sentinels have got a shield, I would take that shot. I would happily take that shot, especially at that range. None of these quite skilled crossbow protectors are going to be missing in response to that. I love the shields of the Proud Protectors. It's just. Don't get me wrong, I love big patterns and fancy shapes of shields. Of course, these gorgeous elven like kite shields and that. But there's something quite pleasing about just that simple circle shield. It's sort of very, very Spartan-esque, you know? If you do want to sort of imagine the Proud Protectors as little Spartans. They're certainly very, very powerful and very impressive for that role. Probably definitely good enough for it. Little Gobble infantry arriving here. No armor upgrade for the Gobble infantry today. They're coming in bare. Very surprised those firework team not breaking, especially with this 64 Hobbit train arms man shattered. Now is really when Numenor and the Hobbits really need to be coming together now, because especially the Hobbits have actually had some big lumps torn out of them. That's good, yet Smeagol pull back, and the Numenorians pull back. Fantastic. Well done, boys. Very well done. You don't see that often enough from these free-for-alls. You really don't. So it's good that both the boys have realised, like, look, we've had a fight there. Not really gone in either of our favours. And the goblins are untouched. Pretty much untouched. So they're going to pull back. And it looks like, so the Numenorians are falling back inside the town. The Hobbits are falling back to this slope. This is a gorgeous place to defend. Really, really nice. I mean, if they can just hold this bowl, then, I mean, God, if you could make the Goblins charge up that's stunning. That would be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we'll see what ends up coming from this, though. Might go to 2x speed for a minute. Some farmers of Buckland, yep, great. We're seeing them getting pulled back. But the Beornings, a lot of them are gone. The Ents, I think, are gone entirely. Not seeing any Ents, and to be honest, I'm not actually seeing any Beornings. The Eagles are still quite healthy. They've only lost one Eagle. So, still a damage to come from them, I'm sure. Maybe some hit point damage on some of the other Eagles, but not seeing any getting bloodied. Well, that doesn't mean they've not lost hit points, but yeah, it's just usually a half decent sign. Over here, what? Some final fighters not got the message. Absolutely, ooh, come on. To be honest, if they could kill them, I'd be quite impressed. But if this guy kills this shield guard, that would be something else. He's got him stun locked. He's hitting him a hell of a lot. Surely not. Okay, yeah, he's striking back now. And those are AP stabs from his spear as well into that little hobbit. So that's a bit nasty. I'm just gonna go check open the door for my cat. We can observe this for a quick second. Is that gone? Oh, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Goodness sake. These guys were victorious over here, but come on, I don't think there's anything else going on the map right now, is there? Goblins advancing. No, nothing. Oh, come on, boys. I'm surprised. I'm just shocked that Hobbit. No, don't. Oh, I'm just shocked that Hobbit's still alive, to be honest. How the hell has he not just died there? No, he's in a 2v1. That Hobbit has got no right to be surviving this long. But I think that, I mean, the other guy's just not hitting him. Come on, just get that kill. Just get that kill. No, they're coming in to finish him off. Surely. He's bloodied. They've got him. Oh! Backstab. No! So that one stab to the back there, because I think when you get hit, when a model gets hit in the back, it's only what, like half of its defensive skill gets used to protect itself, and because that guy's a spearman, and a very skilled spearman at that, he's going to be quite capable. He's going to have a lot of defensive skill. So I mean, just removing at least half of that is quite impressive. So anyway, back to the real story here. The goblins are looking pretty healthy, really quite healthy at that. Numenor's lost a fair bit. They've lost a lot of their fancy stuff, but certainly not out of this. Seafarers, I think they've still got ammo. The way they're carrying those axes. Oh, good. Yep. Yeah, I think they've still got. Oh, what was that? No. I thought that was a balloon. It looked kind of like an artillery piece, but no, I think it was just the way that fire was lit there. Beorning's coming around. They are still alive. Coming around for a big flank. That's a big unit of broodlings. No damage has been done to the broodlings. They've still got that artillery piece, don't they? For now, maybe that's what the Beornings are off to deal with. Right now, they've not been spotted. Yeah, they've not been spotted. Right, that's 60 men coming in. Down to. We need to break this unit entirely is the problem, because that's only one artillery piece. They can happily use that with like what, 3-4 guys. Broodlings coming on over, but no, the Beornings will get away from that. That's down to 15 now, so they can still use that. But now that's the point. They can maybe bring that down with arrow fire or something at this point, and it means he needs to be very careful with that. These Beornings are going to be running free for a while longer, it looks like. Goblins there. Oh wow, a downhill charge from Smeagol. I see, this is a good sign of like brotherhood, friendship toward the Numenorians here. It's like, look, I'll take the first charge, I'll go in there. But now Numenor's got to follow this up, because if this turns into sort of 2 separate 1v1s, the goblins should be able to, not comfortably, but the goblins should be able to deal with the hobbits fairly easily, and then deal with the Numenorians after that. But Numenor is good on him. He's not just letting that happen. He's coming on forward. Heavy Goblin Spears will have a good time up against those Hobbit-Train arms. That won't be a tough fight for them. Snow Trolls managed to catch the Eagles. That's a great thing for them. The Beornings have been caught by the Drakes. Yeah, you can see just the micro attention has been sort of spread. Beornings are going to fight their best over here. They'll kill quite a lot of the broodlings, actually. Got great attack value, those Beornings. Nope, okay, those Eagles are getting away. Still 19 Eagles. Battling Brandybucks. Yeah, they're going to... I mean, Battling Brandybucks alongside the Hobbit-Train arms are going to have no problem against those Goblins. Dunedain Rangers out of ammunition. Again, we'll comfortably fight that. Let's zoom in a little bit. Proudfoot Protectors out of ammunition. That's not too pretty, but that's a great pike unit. I don't think they're armor piercing in melee. Piercing at range, of course, with the crossbows, but either way, they're a good pike unit coming on in there. But that's too much for the hobbits in their current stage. Now, Smeagol may do the hobbitry thing and have something hidden in the back lines, just waiting for whatever is going to be coming in the end. But it's probably a good idea. Good hit into the crossbowmen. That's something that could be devastating to the Numenorians. That was 130 before contact. Oh, Numenor, what are you doing? This is a bit... He's going to come in sort of... He needs to get involved like soon. Saying that, What does he really have? Because right now the hobbits are giving a good fight, but they're not going to last too much longer, I don't feel. Especially wavering now. The snow trolls just busted on in there. That was a big break. Those hobbitry in arms, quite a lot of them there just broke. Eagles tried to charge in. We did get a decent charge into one or two of them, but yeah, you can see that sort of special attack going in there. But no, we need to get out of there. We can't wait. Ooh, be nice to get a charge into those bodyguards. Just anything would be good at this point. Looks like the Numenorians are happy enough to engage in a bit of a skirmish fight, but in all honesty, those goblins will sort of quite like a skirmish fight as well. This is a bit wild. The Numenorians are going to be coming in for a backstab onto the hobbits and maybe trying to bring that charge through. Perhaps not, but I mean, I think right now you need to focus on the goblins. Good charge there. Whoa, that was a big break of the hobbitry. Sorry, not the hobbitry. The heavy goblin spears. Almost a break of the black Orcs too. But that was very, very spicy. So yeah, where I thought the hobbits were about to get broken, no, they're going to come through that victorious. Cave trolls coming in there. Problem is now they've just finished the goblins there, but the Numenorians are going to come flying on in. Has there been a secret alliance made between the goblins and Numenor still? Is that their capital is still active? That capital needs to start shooting at stuff because it's going to take a while for it to get all of its ammo used. Yeah, Announcer does not like the chances of the Hobbit-Folk here. Okay, no, but Numenor is going to be engaging. General is down from the Hobbits. That's definitely going to hurt. Not so much the Proudfoot Protectors, but any of the basic units will definitely be keen to run away after that. Still got those Great Eagles. The General may be down, but I'm pretty sure Great Eagles will lock morale. Great Broodlings, certainly not quite as effective as the Eagles, but similar concept.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Not got their wings, those little baby dragons. Whoa, that's devastating to the Numenorians. Holy smokes! Very rough, big breaks there. Into the Numenorian lines. Royal Legion of Armenelos trying to chase away those pesky birds, but no, they'll get away. Baby dragons still active. Over here, Sentinels and Farazim Swordmasters slicing and dicing through the gobble lines. Crossbows here. To be honest, if I was the crossbows, I'd shoot those eagles down if I was the goblins. Berserkers, they're taking an absolutely horrific charge. Jesus, those eagles. I mean, it's just what eagles do. It's just what eagles, and they pushed through that. But keep in mind, both those units were hidden as well. So they had a second to sort of see that. God, and they pushed through, got right into the bloody crossbows. Yeah, so that's why the eagles need to go. That's what we need to be bringing down if we're the goblins. There's only 10 eagles left, so they will be badly hurt. But I just don't know what we've got to deal with the eagles, apart from those crossbowmen. What do we have over here? Balance of power is still very, very against the Hobbit-Folk. I mean, the Proudfoots can pretty comfortably battle away at that for a while. The Broodlings coming around. What's going on over here? No, little bit of victory for the Goblin King Bodyguard and the Cave Trolls. Those Goblin King Bodyguard generally, not a very impressive bodyguard unit, but with what's going to be left at the end of this fight, they may be the kings of the battlefield. Let me just take Gulpity. So as it stands, this is my second last 0.97 recording to get through. I will probably do the last one tomorrow. I try not to do more than 2 recordings in a day. I find that, if I'm doing more than 2 recordings in a day, I end up just, you can tell. You can hear it in my voice. I'm just kind of like, I just start to get a bit dead. So, I do like the sound of my own voice, but, I need some time to sit and think. between recordings. Over here, Berserkers going to be getting smashed. Oh, is that bodyguard 50 down to 40, 38? Those are 2 hit point units as well. You know, keep in mind. I think the problem is we don't have anything to do with those eagles. The broodlings need to just be on eagle patrol now. That's all. That do not use the broodlings for anything but killing eagles. And genuinely, I would be tempted at this point to, like, if I was Misty, I'd probably say to Numenor, like, look, dude, I will not shoot your guys with any of my crossbows. I will not use my Drake broodlings against you. You know, don't care what happens here, but everything is going into those eagles. Because if we're not careful, those eagles are going to be just unstoppable toward the end. Yet 60, I think that unit's gone, really. What is it left? 26? Okay. Surprised that didn't break it. That shattering there might... No, that didn't break them either. Oh, berserkers. But again, it's eagles. You know, we need to shoot them. We need cavalry or something to snag them. Yeah, crossbows here. And the problem is, I think Numenor is just... He's maybe even signed his own bloody, you know, death with that. With breaking that crossbow unit. Bodyguard, trolls... Ugh. I mean... The sentinels can... There's not even that many sentinels. There's 43 of them, yeah. They can sort of scare this off. Yeah, the catapult crew getting swarmed now. Getting wiped out. I just love that the eagles just don't get stopped. When they're pushing through things, they just don't get stopped. They're just like, yeah, it's all dead. It's all dead. They just end up on the other side of it. It's like, yeah, everything under me just died. Dear me. Battling Brandybucks. Yeah, these guys have sort of stopped routing. Yeah, it looks okay. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that from Smeagol. Yeah, just take a lot of possession with your infantry. Just let people think this out for a minute. That's kind of cool. Numenor just trying to like hug up to the buildings where the cavalry is going to be less. Well, the eagles are going to be less effective. It's quite a smart plan. What's over here? No, okay, we're just waiting. Goblins trying to run across the open field now. See, I'd be going for them right now because I'd want to get them before they get onto that slope. It's over here. What we going for anything, or are we just? I think we're just standing by. Ugh. Now, what sort of discussions are going to be had? See, again, this is just where I love to have the chat log. I just love to know what's being said here. Go for the broodlings. Yeah, wipe out the broodlings. He's noticed that, but he's noticed that too late. He needs to turn around and attack them. Those little baby dragons are very lucky. Those baby dragons were incredibly lucky there. I did not think they'd get out of there. Okay, because, I mean, those eagles are far from, like, unstoppable right now. One wrong charge, and the problem is they can hide. They can just tuck themselves down and just stay out of sight. Anything going on here? No, hobbitry running. Where were the last few hobbits? Where are my hobbits? Oh, they moved over here. Oh, did these guys end up breaking? They must have. Oh dear. I guess they're a little bit spooked. Okay, so he's got one infantry unit and one unit of eagles. That's all he's got. Misty's running quite far away. Let's see. Yeah. Misty's still got some trolls, he's got his broodlings, he's got blackback berserkers, and he's got the Goblin King bodyguard. He's definitely the most powerful pound for pound. But, you know, when you've got eagles on the field, that doesn't really count for anything. Looks, I like this from Numenor. That's a good catch, just to get these guys. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, no, fire them swordmasters. 21 before. 16, we got lucky there. We got really lucky with those fires and swordmasters there, I think. That could have been so much worse. Don't chase him with a Royal Legion. We need those sentinels. Get those sentinels out of spear wall. Royal Legion taking a nasty hit there again. This is a 2-hit unit, and those eagles are just ripping them open. Goodness sake. Yeah, cool. Sentinels still kicking, but we need those Sentinels out of Spear Wall so they can just run around and be, you know, Eagle Warders. But that's fine. So well, that's the last of the infantry gone. So the only thing that the Hobbits have are the Eagles. Of course, I know that the Hobbits don't have anything hidden because we're looking at this from Smeagol's perspective. So yeah. Ooh, so what's gonna happen? I mean, Misty's got those 6 broodlings. The broodlings and trolls together, could they beat the Eagles? Like in a fair fight, yes. But the question is just, what do you do here? Who's got the need to attack? That's the problem. And it's whoever can get convinced to attack, I guess. Numenor as well. If those Sentinels catch the Eagles, game over, done. But the Sentinels need to catch the Eagles, and the elites, the Royal Legion and Fires and Swordmasters need to be healthy enough to deal with the rest of the Gobbles, because that's a healthy unit of Berserkers. Very healthy unit of Berserkers. Let me just set a 2x speed for a minute, because I don't think anybody's going to be... I think there's a lot of thinking that's going on, a lot of planning, and I think when it comes down to the final clash, it's going to happen very, very quickly. What's that? I'm seeing something moving, no? No, okay, that's fine. Eagles shunted up. Looks like, well, nobody wants to move. Nobody wants to sort of move across the open field while the Eagles are active. Because they're just scary. They're just unit deletion. Oh, okay. I like that from Numenor. Yeah, Numenor's coming up. He's seen that the Eagles are going to try and finish off the Gobbles, and he's going to try and just get over here now. Because if the Eagles can just deal with each of these forces independently, how we get down from 80 to 67, are we killing an Eagle? We did kill an Eagle. We killed 2 Eagles? Yeah, 2 Eagles went down. Broodlings chasing. Good. Get a few more bites. Oh, swift baby dragons. Holy smokes. I don't know if that was another bite or not. Those Eagles are winded now. Got a lot of energy, those Eagles, but they've been running around like crazy. Broodlings, get back. Get back now. Get back to defend everybody. Don't keep chasing now. They can outrun you now, and they're going to start doing a loop, maybe. Or you can maybe... Bastard, those Broodlings, holy smokes. They're still fresh, so they are going to be a bit quicker than the winded Eagles, it looks like. Fair enough, well done, little baby dragons. And they're sort of inside them there again. You got to keep in mind that the actual unit is just below where the where what we're seeing is. Oh no! What? Oh damn! Was that? I think that might have been like the Numenorians coming out of hiding or something, or just getting too close to them. That's a shame. I am sure, because I don't know if they'll come back. I really don't know if they'll come back, but that will make the Eagles' job so much easier now. You can see the aggression from the Goblins. They want these Eagles. They want that Eagle meat tonight. Where are the Broodlings? No, those Broodlings are out of here. I really do not see them coming back. That's a stinger. That is a stinger. I'm sure that both the Numenor and Misty are feeling the pain from that. They need to... Because now, well, the problem is, so Misty's just got to hope that, like, the Blackbacks are locked morale, so no matter what, they've got to fight to the very last man. Every time the Eagles charge them, then the Blackbacks will hopefully get a few swings in. There's only 6 Eagles remaining. What are we going to use them for? Running... No, they're charging in. Turn around, Sentinels, 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 Sentinels. Oh! I don't think they got their pikes over in time. They definitely got a little counterattack. You can see, good on the Swordmasters. Good. That's another Eagle down, so that's only 4 Eagles left, but the Eagle's biggest threat has just gone down from like 42 Sentinels to 9. Coming into the Berserkers now, 67 down to 54, and that's 2 more Eagles down. He's only got 1 Eagle left, and he's all. Whoa, that is something. I'm sure that, to be honest, if I was Numenor at that, I would be really tempted to just, you know, I kneel and just admit defeat. Just be like, yeah, you've done it. You deserve this win, little gobble friends, for dealing with those Eagles. Well done. But I don't know. I think in reality, I mean, what do we have left? Berserkers. How many Fires of Sword Masters? 26 Numenor, because they'll say the Fires and Sword Master. Oh, there's only 11 Fires and Sword Masters. I think that the Goblins have this because they've still got 50 Berserkers, which is enough to deal with the rest of this. Fires and Sword Masters are good, but those Fires and Sword Masters have been fighting for a long time. There must be a lot of hit point loss, and there's the Bodyguard too. The Bodyguard can just sit and take the hits. They can, you know, maybe 1v1 the Royal Legion for a bit, and there's Cave Trolls as well. Now the Goblins have this, but goodness sake, if there was still like a full unit of Sentinels, then that would change the game. Maybe it would. I think the Goblins would still come out on top, but it would be very, very close. But yeah, goodness me, those yeah, you saw that synchronized kill there with this poor Cave Troll getting sliced up by the Fires and Sword Masters. Cave Trolls definitely do not like fighting Fires and Sword Masters, just because of how, just I guess how much damage and defensive skill they have. Oh no, that was a weird synchronized kill there. I don't know who's triggered that on that poor Fires and Sword Master, but yeah, he went down. I thought he was killing the general there at first. 3 Fires and Sword Masters, 16 Royal Legion Armenelos, and Cave Troll coming in for a few more smacks. We will watch this to the very end to see, you know, how close we get, but yeah, 47 Berserkers and 21 Bodyguards still. Goodness. That went a bit wild there. And you can see, like, so the Eagles are far from indestructible. You just need to pin them down. You know, the Eagles are they've just got to keep moving. You've just got to, and so they're kind of like chariots, I guess. You know, you've got to be careful with what you pick your targets with, because you want to push through something. You don't want to like just get in there and turn around. They kind of struggle with that a bit. You know, you want to crash into something and power right through, or crash into it and peel off in another direction. Whereas Cav, you can kind of smash in and run straight away. You can turn around and on a dime really. But no, it's a bit different for those Eagles. Especially when you've got something that can pump out damage so quickly, like the Blackback Mountain Berserkers. Yeah, it's just not lasting. Some Sentinels, they're still at 1 Sentinel. That's very cool. It'd be interesting if we get a general kill. That'd be quite nice. Like final little win for the Numenorians, but yeah. Dear me. But no, that was some cool like diplomacy there, dotted around. Good little back and forth stuff. I was really not sure how the boys were going to be able to deal with those Eagles toward the end there. Definitely, as I say, that the Eagles are something that toward the end of a fight you cannot let a heavy cavalry unit survive. You know, because if you've just got the scraps of your army and there's still even like, you know, we saw like 6 Eagles, they can just do so much work to you. And that just goes for any sort of knight as well, any sort of powerful charging unit. But still kicking about. Somebody about to admit defeat, or I really hope we get an ending battle screen. We might not. No, please. I don't think we do. Yeah, because I don't see what's left. Some hidden away. Maybe some celebrating. Oh, admit defeat. Good. There might have been some hidden away Numenorian unit that, no? Oh, thank gosh. Oh, I was very worried about that for a minute. Goodness sake. Right, let's see this Eagle. 784. That's absolutely rough. They did good, you know, they did good. And the Beornings as well, 318 from the Beorning. That's really quite impressive. Proudfoots. Yeah, so you saw the Ents. I mean, the Ents were killing Numenorians. They did good with what they had, you know. with the challenges that they were up against. Proudfoot's 333, absolutely fantastic, very, very powerful unit there. Turkish Hunters there, just sort of skirmishing away, just using up that Numenorian fire. So they did alright with that. 79 is quite good for the Hobbitry in arms. Battling Brandybuck's a bit better. Farmers of Buckland, you'd hope to see a bit more from them. And the Gandalf's Fireworks, definitely an interesting choice for counter battery fire, but it sort of is the only choice, I guess, for the Hobbit-Folk. They don't really have the ballista or anything like that. But yeah, cool. Apart from that, like what are their shenanigans? Yeah, I mean, juice, just pretty wild, pretty wild that one. But no, cool. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you later.